What's up traders? Welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I'll be doing a complete live analysis, live trading session, live discussion that we do every trading day, Monday to Friday. And this is the first day of trading week and at the same time last week of the month. So extremely important. As you know that the first day of the trading week, we made the most amount of trades and money, and also last day of trading, last week of the month is the most volatile. So with that said, there is an extremely important day today, as you have seen early analysis as well, and we have secured quite a few profitable trades in our VIP pro group in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, and still there is a lot to take as the market is giving us more. So if you want to take full advantage of this session, make sure you stick till the end. If you're new to the channel today, the first thing I request you to give a big thumbs up, smash it, and also hit the subscribe button if you haven't done yet, as every day I'm posting every single day content, including educational content analysis, as well as there's a lot to take from this session. So let's begin. First of all, to recap some of the important instruments, including gold and euro dollar. Now, as you can see that euro dollar, gold has given us some good trading opportunities. So let's begin with gold. First of all, this is the gold market. You can see is doing exactly as mentioned. Now on the first of all, let's go to the lower time frame to see. Now what you see on the screen, this trade, we secured some profit today as soon as market opened, as I posted analysis and also I posted trades, and we secured this profit from a trade, not full profit. We took the profit around more than 50% from our trade, and that's how I want my students to make money. Now at this point, let's see what's happening with gold. Now look at this previous session candle on the 4-hour time frame. This one I was talking about, it has grabbed the liquidity here. Now let me do a full analysis multi-time frame, and then we'll see next point for selling gold, how we can take this trade again. Now looking at the first of all monthly time frame, as I mentioned before, this is what I mentioned in all my analysis before, that gold is likely to drop, and gold did exactly as it is. It has dropped as expected on the higher time frame. Currently gold is below this monthly level of support. As you can see, this is the monthly support here that has broken. Now when the price was here, if you remember, this is what I mentioned, that as you can see, if you look at this bigger picture, see, this is a very important lesson that you can keep in mind when you see that this kind of an uptrending market, okay, the price failed to create a higher high, okay, failed to create a higher high. That is where you can say that the price will basically create a lower low, and the price did exactly as it is. It has created a lower low, has broken this monthly level of support. Now at this point, gold is in a point where there is no significant level of support in this direction. That means that we could potentially see further drop on gold. Now looking at the weekly perspective, you have seen my weekly forex forecast, probably seen that this is what I mentioned, that after opening we could see a drop on gold. Now the first move happened during that Asian session, early in Asian session. That's a sign that gold finally will drop further. Okay, so when you see this kind of drop, it's a starting of the drop, and slowly it will drop further. Now this is the weekly chart. Look at this, what happened back to back previous 2 weeks. This one is a very strong bearish engulfer that has crossed this dodges high, and also you can see that it has crossed this low, creating a very nice looking bearish engulfer, that's a middleman. Okay, so with that middleman, gold has broken down of this monthly level of support. The previous week there is another candle that is a continuation pattern. We see that gold created a nice looking continuation pattern. I think that this week as well we could potentially see further drop on gold. Now going to the daily time frame, on the daily perspective, I see a nice looking, a trending market structure. Say gold, the way the price action has formed, this is the beautiful price action. I love to trade this kind of price action. That is why we have so many successful trade on gold, because gold giving us really good price action. Guys, look at this daily chart here. There is a nice looking drop, no doubt. You see every candle is red, followed by a correction, nice correction, drop, followed by a correction, tested the previous support as resistance, and then drop, followed by a correction, and then drop. See, if you take that out of this zone, you can use the most beautiful price action you'll ever find. You see, perfect textbook downtrending market structure, creating series of lower high and lower low. That is what we need as a trader, isn't it? Nice looking market structure. Now, where can we find gold to sell again? This is the daily chart, and what I would say that you see there is a long green doji. That could be a very important level of support zone, acting as resistance to sell. Now, why? Because this is the connection between this and that. Okay, so when a market moves, it normally it's like a chain. If you see a chain like that, okay, a chain like this, right? So a chain maintain a connection, this and that. So this compartment is basically maintaining a connection with the other two compartments, with this point and this point. So that is a chain, right? Now look at this one here. Which candle is maintaining the connection between this compartment and this compartment and this compartment? It basically this green candle, which is the doji, occurred during this news announcement. You have seen that, and once the price will touch that doji, that could be a very zone for sell. But we already sold once in the Asian session, as you have seen, and we took our profit from that trade. This is the, see how many trades we have opened and closed today in just first day, because as I told you, first day of trading week is my favorite. This is where we can get maximum trades. So we closed quite a few trades in the first day. In our VIP channel gold, we have closed with some profit. As I know that gold is going up, we could hit the stop loss, so we close with profit. Okay, and we closed with profit on gold, and then euro dollar, we got some profit on it. Okay, so USDZAR is running. So US oil, we got full profit on it, 1.2 times profit. So quite a few trades. Now you see that this is the daily chart and the price is where it has opened. Now let's go to the 4-hour time frame to see what kind of trading opportunity we may have. Now look, if the way that this pattern is formed now, it is a bearish pattern. It has already grabbed liquidity from the top in this 4-hour time frame. This is the drop here, okay, followed by this nice looking, you see that this is the channel forming, and it has already broken to the upside once. There is a probability to break out again. Okay, now where do I sell gold? I will not be buying for sure for now. At the point, I'll tell you, 2 points I'll be selling gold, not blindly after price action. Because the first point is this one here. Is a very important point. Why? As I told you, this is the point where there is this doji. Okay, this is the doji which is acting as a support. Okay, it's the lowest point of this consolidation and the highest point of this consolidation. this support acting as a resistance exactly where there is a 20 period moving average. If the price goes there, I'll be selling exactly from this point to the downside and will hold it, and I'll send the same trade signal to our VIP community who are trading with us in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Another possibility, if it doesn't go there, if it breaks down, then I will wait for this structure completely to be broken, and on the retest of the support here as a resistance, I will be selling gold. These are the 2 points that I'm waiting for a potential shorting opportunity on gold, and I think that it might go there in the top. Okay, so if you want to trade this instrument like we do every day, like we are making a lot of pips in this Forex Trading Wizard Academy, if you want to do some with us and also learn our strategies, you can find a link in the description area, and also there is a link at the top of the chat, pinned chat, that you can click and go to the website. This is the best academy you'll find to learn and earn at the same time. Keep in mind that this live stream is only for educational purpose. Everything is educational in this live stream to help you in your trading. This is not any kind of financial advice. This is only for educational purpose. I'm a trader, not a financial advisor. Just a disclaimer that I need to give. Now let me look at what's happening with gold according to my trend following indicator that we have. You can see that we have seen a sell signal here, and that is happened gold drop. Now this indicator is a custom made indicator, automated for our trend following strategy in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Once you join our lifetime access plan, this indicator currently available for using TradingView for all the students who are our lifetime member. There are including some more trading tools, some more coming. So this is the, and if you are a lifetime member for the rest of your life, you will be able to learn all the strategies, receive trade signal from Forex Trading Wizard Academy, and also use any trading tool coming in this Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So let me look at now what's happening in the chat to see what you guys and girls are up to. I see that many of you joined. Very good, very much. Himanshu, I have opened part position. Very good question. Very good. Thank you very much. Folks, hello, is that AUD Please have a look at it. Now, good afternoon, coach. Good afternoon, girl. Good morning, who is that from Costa Rica? Looking forward today trading session. Can you take a look at GBP USD? Absolutely. This is my favorite also. We'll look all of them: GBP USD, Euro dollar, gold, Aussie dollar, NZD USD, everything. We'll look at it. How you think up and down? How you think up and down? What do you think back? How you think up and down? That's what I think up and down. Clarify, please. Caleb, good morning. Wizard turning in from Texas. Tuning, sorry about that. Tuning in from Texas. Look like AUD CHF is fulfilling TF strategy. What are your thoughts? Absolutely. We'll look at it now. I'm live from Uganda, East Africa. Very good. Thank you very much for joining such a long distance. Good afternoon, coach. Thank you from Kenya, Kakulan. Hi, Kakulan. GBPSD, please. Thank you very much. Hi, sir. Good day. GBP NZD. I will look at it. Eurojpy, please. Yep. We also closed and opened Eurojpy trade. Why is market so volatile past 3 trading days, and specific reason? Kevin, yes, because of the news already released, and last week of the trading month is always extremely volatile. As you know that there is election going on in Europe, and there is a lot of things happening. Market is volatile, and this is good for us as a trader. We need a volatile market to make a living, to take the trade, isn't it? That's what we need. Hello, coach. How are you? I'm very good. Thank you very much, Chiditto. Hi, coach. No problems to have a look at Gbpusd. I will look at it. Hi coach, how are you? Very good. George, hello coach, thank you. Gold, oil, euro, dollar. Okay, so Alwar said thank you for the gold, oil, euro, dollar trades. Yep, I joined yesterday, but you helped me to make 29. Wow, that's good. In my first day, I love I love you too. Oh no, thank you very much. Yeah, that's it. That's why I sent this trade signal. Profitable, 100% winning trades today. All the trades are winner. Okay, 100% winning rate in Forex Trading Wizard Academy for today, and I'm looking forward to trade more. As just in the first two sessions, we made profitable trade on gold, euro, dollar. What else? Gold, euro, dollar. There's US oil, WTI crude oil, and USDZAR trade is running in profit. I think that USD, yeah, it's now coming down, but I'm pretty confident that it will be a winning trade. US oil hit the profit target. You can see that. So yeah, we'll look forward to have more on this one as well. Thank you very much. So let's look at what else we have to look. Let me look at British pound US dollar, guys and girls. What's happening? Okay, so we see that British pound US dollar has broken out of this resistance here. That's good. We see some volatility in British pound US dollar. Let me look at the news calendar. Forex factory. So this is if you are completely new in trading, this is a completely this is a free site where you can find news announcement on Forex and in everywhere. So we see 11 p.m. tonight there is a news coming just after 10 minutes on euro. So that is why euro and GBP getting hot. That's good for us. We can find selling opportunity in a downtrending market. When the price goes up, I pay full attention to it. In an uptrending market, when price goes down, I pay full attention to it, because when the price becomes overextended in a trending market, that is where the biggest trades comes in place, guys and girls. So I'll look at it now. Euro, as you can see, 11 p.m. Sydney time, which is 10 minutes from now on, ECB, European Central Bank President Lagarde, I don't sometimes I find difficult to spell the name anyway. It speaks. So we'll look at it now. Let's see. Now we see GBPUSD just has broken the daily high. That is awesome, guys. Look at this GBPUSD. This is the daily chart, and this is an extremely bearish market. Okay, if the price goes overextended, that will be a big point for us for selling. Okay, now let's look at monthly perspective. We'll do full analysis on British pound US dollar, and then we'll jump onto other pairs. Now on the monthly perspective, British pound US dollar is highly bearish. Okay, you can see that on the monthly perspective, previous months there was a liquidity grab from the top of this doji. So when I see this kind of price action, you know that there is a doji and then liquidity grab from the top. That is where high probability, you see in indices, in this one it happened, and that is why this big move happened. Even if you can find it in the lower time frame, you can find a lot of profitable trades. So we see that on the monthly, after this candle, this one came down well below this level. Now the thing is that you see that this is the monthly chart. Now it is not impossible to see that this point is a reversal. Okay, you see that this has happened in the past like this, a long wick candle and the reversal. You see long wick candle and the reversal. So it is not impossible to see. This is the monthly chart. That means that after closing of this candle, we still can see a drop because you see on the monthly this candle, but in the lower time frame there is a lot of up and down, and we can take that advantage. Okay, so this is a term I call the illusion in trading. I will make a separate video, guys and girls, on this one, illusion of trading. Okay, when you see 1 minute chart and monthly chart, they look same. Okay, the look visually look same, but there is a huge difference, and that is what you need to think inside your brain, and that's an illusion, and that is why it is so hard sometimes for some traders to trade. Anyway, guys and girls, well, I'm counting 2. Everybody smash the like button and also hit the subscribe button. It will really help the channel to be at the top in the search engine. That also helps me, helps you, because when I see that a lot of likes and subscribers, I feel motivated. I feel like, okay, I need to give more time to my subscribers and my students to make more money and become a good trader. So make sure you smash the like button, okay, and hit the subscribe. Thank you very much for your help. I see that you are very helpful. Now look at this one here on the monthly British pound US dollar. What do you see there? This monthly candle now going up, it's another possibility to sell, because in such a falling market, okay, when we see this kind of pattern where a big drop and then retracement, it's basically a sign of another possibility. Because keep in mind that I can give you guarantee that if this monthly candle closes, let's say here, okay, it is almost impossible to find a monthly candle starting straight where it has closed and going up for a reversal. You could see some drop. So on the monthly, if you see drop, that means that on the lower time frame still there is a lot of trades. So let's go to the weekly perspective, where this is the weekly opening and this is the weekly candle, which is just started today. As soon as market open with the gap opening, we have seen a very strong drop. Now let's look at now daily. Now look, daily, weekly, it's looking the same, isn't it? Because it's the first day of trading. Same candle you can see on the weekly and daily. Now if we look at the 4 hour, this is where we see there was a gap opening and then drop, now going up. So from this 20 period moving average, but I think that we could primarily see a drop. Now you might say, okay, Forex user, in what situation we will be longing Gbpusd? Let me tell you in what situation. If I see, let's say like that, okay, went above with a long green candle, okay, and then creating smaller red candles, okay, like that, all right, and then creating another big bullish candle, that is where I'll be longing British pound US dollar, but not immediately. It's a very long-term bullish market, so we need to see a lot of factors in it. Okay? Normally reversal happen that way. So in a time of confusion, let's say now we are a little bit of in confusion in Gbpusd, either it's reversing or it's going back again trending, stay in the sideline. See, as a trader, you can do a couple of things. You can trade, you can observe, you can stay in the sideline. Okay, so two things you can do basically. You can trade or you can stay in the sideline. Now Jesse Livermore, a legendary trader, he said that, what he said, I forgot it now. Let me give you 3 seconds to revive, because I was thinking about the analysis. So he said that sitting, not trading. Okay, so to make money, sitting makes money, not trading. So if you trade, you will lose money. If you sit, then you will make money. He said, forgot the language, but this is the total gist or the summary of his idea, that when you sit, okay, you sit continuously, be patient, then you can make money. Okay, so that is the key points. As a trader, you have to develop a sense of patience. When you are confused, just stay in the sideline, because you will never always get everything in line to trade. So that's what I do. You know that when I see confusion, I just observe until I find my comfort zone. When I find my comfort zone, I straight trade. Let me tell you what is my comfort zone. Let me show you what do I mean by this. Let's say this one here. Okay, this bearish candle is my comfort zone. This is where I know that I'm gonna trade it. Okay, let's say, let me show you a couple of more examples. Okay, this bearish candle, this one also is my comfort zone. Once this candle develop, I straight trade. The reason is, let me tell you why. You see that, first of all, look at the past. A big bearish candle created this impulse, clean price action, followed by quite a few smaller green candles. Okay, perfect retracement. Take your Fibonacci from the high to the low. What you see, exactly 38 point Fibonacci level, and then close below 38.2. Okay, 20 period moving average on the lower time frame exactly tested with this doji, close back below. Previous support turning resistance exactly in the same point. Resistance here, support here, resistance here. Do you think that you need too many trades? Enough, isn't it? And then trade it. Okay, let it go. That's how traders trade, and most of the time you will stay confused, and that is why most of the time you need to be in the sideline, so that you don't trade in confusion. Okay, but when you find your zone, trade it. And that is why you need to have a strategy to trade, and that is what we teach our students, to find their comfort zone so that they can trade it with a high probability and high profit return. If you want to learn that strategy, that comfort zone, you can find a link in the description. Also, there is a link at the top of the chat. Visit the website. There is a live chat available. If you have any question, ask the agent. They are always there to help you if you have any questions. Let me look at chat now. What's happening? Gbpusd, please sir, you look at it. Gbpusd currently sideline. Let's see what happened. Euro dollar, you look at it. Hi sir, I'm from Bangladesh. Thank you very much. Noor Siddiqui, thank you very much from joining from such a long distance. Kongush, thank you. Coach, kindly give us your WhatsApp number for easy communication. Okay, you can use the live chat. To be honest, I'm extremely busy in educating students, analyzing, providing the trade signals. So sometimes WhatsApp communication could be a bit difficult for me, but still there is a website. You can email me or use the website for live chat. If you want to directly talk to me, let the live chat agent know. They might forward it to me, and then you can talk. Coach, please, I need help on how to install TF strategy on my TradingView. Ahmed, you need a premium TradingView version to install it on your TradingView platform, or wait for it to be developed on other, such as on MetaTrader 4, which is coming the next week. What do you think happened on JJ? We'll look at all of them. Morning from Trinidad and Tobago, thank you very much. Morning from evening from Sydney. Has the JPY grabbed the liquidity on the weekly time frame, and how starting to go up? Now look at it. Waiting for correction and direction. No problems. Is JPY correlated? Not fully. GBPUSD is highly bearish. JPY is it was bullish, now bearish, but sometime related, sometime not highly correlated at all. But I consider it as a correlated. I try to avoid trading together. Better to not to trade together, because when dollar is strong, yen is strong, GBP JPY will behave in the same way. But when, let's say, dollar is strong, yen is weaker, then you might see completely different scenario. But over the long term, British pound US dollar bearish, GBP JPY is bullish, but now the market is changing. Hi there, coach. I'm learning a lot from Philippines. Thank you very much. This is the main goal of this Forex Trading Wizard Academy, to help trader to learn to become an independent, profitable trader. GJ, please, sir, you look at it. Sir Jollian, you look at it. Good, coach. Afternoon from Nigeria. Thank you very much. How did you do indices? Yeah, of course, we do indices. US30, NAS100, quite a few indices we do. Hi, coach. Can you take a look at Eurusd? You look at it. June 30. Can you please check here? Dow Jones here, yeah, NASDAQ and Dow Jones here, of course. So let's look at NAS US30 quickly, and then we'll jump on to other pairs. So NAS100, as you can see in my weekly Forex forecast, this is what I mentioned, that NAS is likely to create a lower high in this zone and then to drop, and we have seen primary draw on the first session of the trading week did exactly according to the weekly Forex forecast and the last day analysis we see. Now let's look at bigger picture first of all, monthly. Now on the monthly perspective, NAS is highly bearish now with this big red candle. What you see, that NAS100 basically there was a doji here, you see on the monthly, created a reversal pattern in this zone and then has broken down from this resistance here. Okay, this is the monthly price action where there is a huge liquidity grab and then drop with this monthly bearish engulfer, followed by this one, what we see this current month after retracement. How the retracement, we have seen that NAS100 has dropped again. What I think that, you see, the price is below this monthly level of support, and I think that this price will continue to drop further. Okay, now looking at the weekly, we see previous week and back-to-back 2 weeks strong bearish candle. Okay, on the weekly perspective, we have seen there is a head and shoulder. Okay, has broken down from this head and shoulder. With that breakdown with this head and shoulder, we have seen the price tested this support. Now today, as soon as market open, we have seen a primary drop. Okay, so with that drop, now what I think that there is a gap opening today, you can see on the lower time frame. I think that this instrument will continue to drop further. Looking at the daily, this is the daily chart. It's the last day of trading week, which is also a bearish candle. You see there is a big candle, red, okay, with a long wick at the bottom, and as soon as market open, the price came to fill that wick. You have seen my YouTube video probably of this kind of candlestick, where if you see a healthy body, healthy wick in a downtrend, you can expect this wick to be filled at least 50%. This is what happened. This is the daily chart. Now, if you look at intraday perspective, now this is where the question comes, where you can trade. So this doji is the previous week's high. Let me draw a level on this one. Now today, what we have seen, the price just came here, created a lower high. You see, this is the lower high. Now this current candle is going to close after, that 6 minutes. So we have seen a candle close on the other instrument. Let's look at all of them. So I see that already 1106 here. So one candle, okay, finished NASDAQ, and then we will go to the other instrument to see what kind of opportunity it has created. Now what we see, that this one created a lower high. You see, this is the NASDAQ created a lower high, okay, perfect lower high. What I think that you see this one is going to close, and you see this structure here is a bearish structure. To draw this one like that, okay, we have seen one time it has broken down, gone back above to the range, and then another time, you know, has broken up. So it has completed its job, grabbed the liquidity, has broken down, broken up. What I think that now, after this one closes below this level, I think that we could see further drop on NAS1. So it's wholehearted bearish. Okay, looking at daily, yeah, it's a wholehearted bearish. I would say that it's bearish. Now let's see how this one is closing. Okay, I don't think that if this one cannot break this high, it will go ahead and test this zone here. I think from here, after a little retracement, we could see another wave of drop on NAS100. Now let me look at the candles, all the pairs. Let me see what happened. Okay, Aussie CAD, okay, open with a gap in this the previous session. Okay, there is a, let me look at what's happened. Okay, Aussie CAD is bearish. Okay, we have seen in my weekly forex forecast, you have seen that, and this is the level that I was targeting for Aussie CAD for potential shorting opportunity. For our perspective, we have seen that there is a, you see, there is a previous support zone here acting as a resistance. Okay, so let me look at it. Okay, so if Aussie CAD come to this zone, which is 0.890, okay, 0.8900, in this live session we will be selling. Okay, but I think that Aussie CAD, if comes here, that's a good point for selling. This is the previous support zone here acting as a resistance with this 20 period moving average on the daily. And if it comes here, the price during this live session will sell, keeping our stop loss above this high, and will target at least 2 times profit on this one. Okay, let's look at other pairs. Aussie CHF. Okay, Aussie CHF created a bearish price action. Okay, this candle close on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, on this time frame we see that there is a, this is a doji. Let me look at the daily. Okay, so it's the daily time frame, strong breakdown. Let me look at, probably we can open a trade on Aussie CHF. Let me look at how we can open it. Daily, weekly, monthly. Okay, so if in case Aussie CHF, this one goes up, we'll do one thing now in this live session. Okay, it could be hitting our entry or not. What we'll do is we'll place a pending order, otherwise we'll not have enough risks to reward on this trade if we don't place it. If we enter by market, we could see a further drop from here in this direction. See, Aussie CHF, one of you told that perfectly, it is satisfying our trend following strategy. You wanna see that? Look at this, exactly our trend following strategy. According to our trend following strategy, it is giving a sell signal. This is the indicator that is now converted our trend following strategy into an indicator, which is available for our VIP students who are learning our strategies in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. That's a great thing. You can get this, have this access to all these tools once you are a lifetime member in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. You can find a link in the description area, guys, to join it. Now, what I think that, let's let me look at a bit more deeply. Daily, This is a bearish structure, guys. You see that on Aussie CHF there is a liquidity gap at the top on the daily with this 20 period moving average, and then rejection followed by daily rejection today. Significant retracement, tested this previous support as resistance. So basically, yeah, that's a zone for selling, but what I'm thinking is we'll place. So if we sell, it will give us only 1 to 1 x to reward if we directly sell by market. So let's see, wait to see what happened. If the price goes up here, we'll place a pending order on this one here. Okay, on Aussie CHF. Let me look at other pairs. Okay, Aussie dollar, Aussie yen is highly bearish. It's now coming down. Aussie dollar as well has created a very strong bearish price action here. I think this will continue to drop in this direction. Okay, Aussie dollar, CAD, CHF. Let me look at quickly all of them to see which one is doing what, so that we know what's happening. Okay, euro dollar has given us also, we already closed one trade on euro dollar with around some profit on it. Now this is a bearish price action, guys, on euro dollar. Okay, from this gap opening there is a resistance here, and euro dollar has created an absolute bearish price action. This is a hanging man. You see, every time the price created a lower high. Okay, this is the gap opening that today opened, and today's high is still intact. This is the daily high. The price created a series of lower high, and I think that this price will continue to drop. As you know that the news already announced, I think, yeah, in news already, he already speaks probably. Yeah, it's gone already, so that's okay. Let me look at euro dollar. Shot from here. Okay, we'll take euro dollar trade like that. I know that it's a low risk to reward, but we want to make some pips on it. It is entirely educational. We'll make 35 pip on this trade. Okay, stop loss will be at 51 pip. Okay, so we'll sell euro dollar, including me. We'll sell euro dollar from here. Target will be at 0.9627. Okay, and stop loss here, our target is to make 33 pip in this trade. Okay, so I want to make pip rather than thinking about the risk to reward. Okay, euro and same trade I will be sending to the students. Euro USD sell by market 96 0 sell at 7 TP. So this is around 49. Okay, so what we'll be doing is we'll be taking this 35p profit, our target. Taking means, like as I told you, it's on entirely educational. At any point you could see that due to the news or anything like that, euro dollar has gone up and hit your stop loss. But the way I have opened this trade and I have sent to our VIP students is only because I want to make sure that the probability for hitting the profit target is more than anything else. See, there is one important thing that also I used to think that way, okay, that it's all about probability, risk to reward. No, it's not all about risk to you. See that euro dollar is coming down. Let me tell you a very important thing that no one will tell you, okay. Risk to reward, I also tell if you have a strong mind, but what I'm telling you, risk to reward, the more important is so that you don't lose money, okay. Now risk to reward is important, but keep in mind that the experience that I gain over long term is, it's more about probability. This is a very subtle thing, very few people understand, okay. We'll come back to this trade. See, the more important is you have to understand the probability, okay. Let's say for me, this price from come to here, how much probability, okay. Let's say if I have a 90% probability in my strategy or in my experience, I would say that I would take this trade, okay. 90% probability, what does it mean? It means that out of, let's say, what I can say, out of 10 trades like this, okay, 9 is, let's say, winner, but unlucky if we get one loser, let it be loser. We will be managing risk, right? That's how trading is. So I will be managing, let's say, all trade 1%. I always open all trades with 1% risk. I don't take more than 1% risk in any trade. So if I, let's say, if I open, for example, 10 trades like that, okay, and if I gain nine like the winning trades, let's say in 9 trade I gain 9%, and in 1 trade, let's say, I lose almost 2%, okay, that's fine for me. I'm still 7% in profit. But to take this kind of trade, you need a very keen attention, very good strategy and high accuracy. Then you can open this kind of trades where you have a high probability. But don't make this big mistake by thinking that, okay, Forex Wizards high probability trade, I'm gonna buy my Lamborghini tonight. You will blow out. The reason is, look, whatever the probability trade is, there is a stop loss zone here, right? There is a zone here. It could happen that this trade will go up, probably may not hit the stop loss, but when it will go up to this zone, you have to be able to hold the trade, and your account has to support that drawdown in this direction, and your mind also has to be able to hold it. If you take a big risk, you will be done, you will be smashed. So you need to keep in mind that always manage your risk so that you don't get blowout. And yeah, that's the thing, that it is just for educational. I'm not advising anyone to do anything, just I'm telling you how I think as a trader. So let's see what happened. Okay, so you see always up and down like that. This is a normal phenomenon in trading, and we'll see later what happened with this trade. Now let's look at, okay, so dollar yen also has given the same thing. Dollar yen also has opened with a situation where there is a bullish pattern. So this is a bullish pattern on dollar yen, you can see that, okay. So this is a bullish pattern. Why? Because dollar yen, you can see that, first of all, if you look at the monthly, weekly, dollar yen has given us a bullish price action, okay. This doji, you see this is a bullish doji. Why am I thinking it's a bullish doji? Okay, before I go to further, let me look at the chat, what you guys and girls are interested about to see. Okay, I'm from Afghanistan. Yeah, I'm from. Good afternoon, Coach. Uncle Harry from South Africa. Thank you, sir. I saw indicator. Can you tell me more about it? Suresh, this is our trend following indicator. This is our strategy, that is trend following strategy, which is converted into an indicator that we call a TF indicator or trend following indicator. This is what is our indicator, which is we teach our students our trend following strategy, and that is strategy converted into an indicator, which is we call the trend following indicator, such as this one here is showing us a sell opportunity, and also you can see there is a sell signal here. So it's basically our student used to learn it, still they need to learn it by themselves in a proper way, but as an added bonus, this indicator will give you added confirmation for further sell or buy opportunity. Let me show you a couple of examples on this one here, so that you know actually how it is working. So let's say this one in Aussie dollar. Let's see how our trend following strategy is telling. There is selling here, sell signal here, and from there we have seen a big drop happen. Okay, so if you are a lifetime member in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, you will be able to have this, you will have access to this indicator. Yeah, so that's how it works. Let's look at now what's happening. Okay, so Coach BTC, I'll look at it, please. Yeah, no problems. Gold chart, of course we'll look at it. NZD USD closed. Yeah, Eurosd high about forecast, sir. Yeah, we'll look at it. Gbpusd, sir, selling, looks like selling. Yeah, sir. AUD CAD, it is a long trend. It is a long trend. What do you mean by long trend? So euro dollar, look at it. We already looked at euro dollar, and look at again. So plan to join today lifetime. What should I do? Very good decision, Paul Pub. You can join lifetime. You can find a link in the description area, or use the link at the chat. Our website address. Go to the website, visit the website, and you will find a link for joining. Thank you very much. How to read the order flow, how to read the order flow market. So look at it. Okay, Shooter said this, Coach, I joined last month and I have finished all the strategies. I feel like I can start trading independently now. Thank you for this great work. Thank you very much. That's great job. You did a very, very great job. This is the job every student should do. They should learn all the strategies, and you are doing. I see that many of you are becoming independent, and that is the goal of this Forex Trading Wizard Academy, to help the traders to become independent. Thank you very much, and everybody in this academy. I'm dedicated to make them an independent trader. Okay, so let's look at now. See, Aussie dollar, the way the price action form, I think that we might see a further drop on this one. So we're analyzing a pair and then came back here. Let me look at that back again. So which pair we were? Okay, so euro dollar that we have opened the trade is where we are now. Okay, I think a couple of pips in profit or whatever. So we are on that zone, and let's see in this live session if we can see the end of this trade, but we'll keep it running. Okay, let me look at now in the meantime, guys and girls, what's happening with gold again. Okay, so as you have seen today, Let me repeat it again. These are all these trades so far we have closed in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy the first day. Okay, we made profit on gold, US oil, full profit. Okay, we made 1.2 times profit in the one trade on US oil. Gold trade we made profit on it, and euro dollar trade we made profit on it, and USDZAR trade is still running, and we have opened another one on euro dollar. Okay, so this is the first day of trading week on Forex Trading Wizard, and now USDZAR trade that we have opened just now in profit, you can see that, and I am very hopeful that we will be able to make profit on USDZAR. Now this is the trade that I have sent our students, USDZAR, but I sent you guys and girls a warning on this one on USDZAR, because USDZAR is a exotic pair. Some brokerage may have a higher spread. If you have a higher spread in your brokerage, I will tell you not to open this trade. Now if you want a broker that has a tight spread commission and good trusted regulated broker, you can find a link in the description area. You can open an account with Blueberry Markets, where you will find a good bonus using my link. Okay, so if you want to join that broker, you can use that link in the description area. So now USDZAR trade, let me tell you why I have opened this USDZAR trade, why now it's in profit, and I'm very confident that we will be able to make a profit. It's a very good analysis on USDZAR. Early today I have posted this analysis. Now let me do a full analysis on USDZAR, and then we'll jump on to other pairs. Now monthly perspective, you see that USDZAR on the monthly, it is absolutely a bullish market, guys and girls. Now you see that this instrument USDZAR has created this inverted head and shoulder on the monthly. You see that this is a textbook inverted head and shoulder. Okay, big move happened. Now if you look at all this monthly candle after breakout from this inverted head and shoulder, what you see that first of all there is this is the candle on the monthly which has a liquidity grab from the bottom. You see that very strong bullish engulfer which has crossed the low of the monthly and then closed like that, followed by, look at this shooting star. So these are the subtle things you can pay attention when you are trading, or even in the lower time frame perspective. Okay, so we see that after the shooting star, okay, on the monthly we have seen there is another bullish engulfer. Okay, now with that bullish engulfer, that one also has a liquidity grab in it. Okay, now what we have seen that this current month the aggressive move to the upside, and there is no significant resistance in this zone. What I'm expecting USDZAR at least to come back to this monthly resistance zone, which is monthly opening and close here. Let's draw it a little bit down. So this is what we can expect now, USDZAR to go there to test this zone. That can give us a really good trading opportunity. Looking at the weekly, the same price action here, starting with this big bullish engulfer on the weekly without almost no wick at the bottom. Okay, look at weekly, and then followed by this, you see this one is absolutely a doji on the weekly perspective. Okay, so bullish engulfer followed by a doji, another bullish engulfer followed by doji, another bullish engulfer. So this is a continuation pattern, and it's continuing to the upside. Okay, now previous week closed with this bullish candle. Now this week what happened is that the price basically has opened with a gap down, and then we see bullish candle. Now looking at the daily, you see the last day of trading week also there is a bullish engulfer. Okay, now today as soon as market open, we have seen a strong bullish move. Now all these bullish telling us bullish, okay, so we are bullish. Very good, thank you very much. Now on the 4-hour perspective, we see that, look, this is where I have found a very bullish idea. Look, when first of all last week when this candle formed, okay, I have created I have posted analysis, and that has gone exactly the same way you have seen them. Now look at this couple of candles. This is what you need to look at when you are trading. Okay, first of all, big move, bullish move, quite a few bullish candle. This is the candle, the first session candle. When this one formed, that is where I know that, okay, I'm gonna be bullish on USDZAR, and I was waiting for an entry for a long time to get a position on USDZAR. Now what we have seen that after this bullish engulfer, okay, this is a very strong bullish engulfer. Now this candle, you can, if you look at closely, you see that has crossed the low, crossed the high completely, okay, up and down, and then followed by, you see, back to back two candle came to this zone, okay, tested this zone, created a higher low. Now we see that it's creating kind of bullish pattern. What I strongly believe that we could see some spike down, it's not impossible, but I strongly believe that it will go up and will hit our profit target. Okay, so let's see what happened, and then we'll look at it, how we can trade it. Okay, so let's look at gold now. Now gold, as I expected, it's going up, and I will be really happy to sell gold from this zone. Okay, if we see that this is the price is going there to test. Okay, this is a very important liquidity zone, as I mentioned. Okay, let me look at the chart, what's happening with Chris. Please share Euro USD target again. Now look at it. Okay, so the Euro USD target is 0.96275. okay, as I told you that this is a high, like, focus on making some pips just for short term. So make sure anyone in this trade must be managing the risk. Okay, and in this live session I'll tell you what we'll do at the end, how we can progress with this trade. Let me look at the hourly chart. Okay, so it's creating a pattern that is still bearish. Okay, you can see that back to back on the hourly time frame we see a series of lower high, okay, on this 20 period moving average, and you see that our target is where if it have one spike it will hit our target, and that is how, like, smart traders take the money out of the market. Because the reason is why I put the target here, you see that if the price pass this zone, there is a chance of reversal from here again to the upside. Okay, because there is, you see, there is a strong rejection here, and this zone is still not tested yet. So there is a high probability that price at least will come to this zone, and then we could see rise, or we could see further, drop in this way. So that is what the probability is in trading. Okay, now let me check with my trend following indicator what it says. Okay, so it is giving me a sell signal here, that's good, and also sell here and here on the 1 hour time frame. So yeah, let's see what happened. We'll keep it on until we see it's going down and hitting our profit target. So let's look at now on the 4 hour time frame other pairs. Let me look at the chart. Can you review NASDAQ, please? Yeah, we'll look at it. Gold, yeah, sir. Repeat the selling zone for euro dollar. Okay, so euro dollar is in the selling zone now in my trade, not on all, because there is a hanging man. What I think that euro dollar at least will come at some level to this zone. Okay, Now it could go the other way. It's not impossible, because this is the daily. You see, this is the daily doji here. So what I'm expecting for euro dollar to come, even if this candle closed like that, I'm still expecting for euro dollar to come some level here, even on the daily. After daily close, still we can expect it to come down before even, let's say if this candle is a reversal candle, a doji, okay, we still can expect it to come down further. That can give us a shorting opportunity. So let's see what happened. Okay, now, okay, dollar yen, as I told you, it's bullish now. You see this candle is a bullish signaling candle. This shooting star in this, you see there is an uptrend creating series of higher low, and we see bullish, but we will not repeat the same kind of trade as euro dollar. It's a dollar trade, and we don't want to double up the same trade. Good day. Could you analyze CAD CHF, please? I will look at it. Hello, GBP JPY analysis, please. I will look at it. Coach, good evening. AUD CHF, we'll look at it. Coach, can you get into AUD CHF? Went up. Okay, let me look at AUD CHF. Okay, so AUD CHF. So let me look at daily. Yeah, I think after we might see, let me look at weekly. Okay. So AUD CHF will have a drop, but now the thing is that it could drop from this 20 period moving average. Okay, AUD CHF, or it could go up further. So let's leave it aside, because we already have opened one trade. Let's focus on this, and then we'll come back to it again, what happened. Okay, so let's look at NAS100. Okay, NAS100, what we have seen, the price has broken this resistance here. Okay, now let me look at the daily. Okay, so it has broken this local resistance. That means that we could potentially see a test of this daily level here. Okay, so there is a daily previous support on the daily here, next level on the 4 hour, which is a 20 period moving average on the 4 hour time frame. Okay, so what I'm expecting on NAS100 is to go ahead and test this 20 period moving average. Okay, so this is a good thing, that see when the price goes against the trend, that is where I love to trade, because that is where the high probability trade comes. When you see, always trade with the trend when the price in the opposite direction of the trend. Okay, so like this, let's say you see that the price is making this kind of structure. Okay, and then suddenly the price has broken opposite direction of the trend. Okay, opposite direction of the trend, that is where the high probability sell setup comes. Okay, and I love this kind of trades. As you can see, NAS100 is going up, which is a good probability for us for selling. Let it come to this important area of value, let the candle close, and then we'll see if there is any trading opportunity on this one as well. So let's look at US oil. Now US oil, as you can see, we have already secured full profit on this trade. Now it's going in the other direction, no problem. But as you can see, this is the US oil trade that we have taken full profit from this trade. Okay, this was the trade sent when the price was here. Okay, when this candle formed, let me tell you why I have opened this trade, so the next time, guys and girls, you can catch this kind of trade. Now US oil, see, when this candle formed, okay, all right, this candle formed, this one, this is a strongly bullish bearish candle, guys and girls. I love to trade this kind of, you see, the sometimes I say that I don't like this price action. This one I like. Why? Because okay, I see that there is some error is showing on the guys and girls. Can you see me? Why it's showing error? Okay, guys, can you hear me and see me? Could be just only the error. Maybe you can see me and hear me. Can you let me know? That's not fair. Okay, so probably only I can't see. Sometimes it happens in my side. Okay, very good, thank you very much. So what do we see that US oil, you see that there is a strong breakdown, see, big strong breakdown, okay, nice breakdown, followed by this small correction. You can see that. Now with that correction in the first session of the trading week, we have seen in the second session, we have seen this bearish candle is formed. Now this candle is formed after this, you know, smaller on the lower time frame. There is a structure here, and we see that there is a false breakout of this structure to the upside and then closed below with this bearish candle. Now as soon as I have seen this candle, okay, see, this is where the high probability trade, as I told you that I need more probability trade rather than anything else, because I want to make sure that I secured the profit and my students secured the profit. Okay, 100% accuracy in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy signal today. Everything we have traded, and also my students are learning. You see that euro dollar is dropping now. Smash the like button. I need 1000. Smash, everyone, smash the like button, and also hit the subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Now look at this one here, this one bearish engulfer, breakdown from the top in the direction of the trend, and I use 50% of this body for placing a pending order, keeping my stop loss above this high, okay, and then take profit 1 to 2, okay, and then straight it hit the profit target. Okay, a little bit before the profit target, it could hit fully, but wanted to make sure that we are covered and close the trade with 1.1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. Okay, guys and girls, so let's look at now on the chat. Thank you very much. Oh, I see that everybody helping me. Thank you. Your guys and girls are really helpful. So you said that super known. I like listening to you. I think you have genuine energy, and that is why I joined Lifetime. You said something a week ago about being positive, so I became a Lifetime member. Thank you, super known, very much. Thank you very much for appreciating. Appreciation is the nature of everything, nature of this universe. Thank you very much. And yeah, I you see that the energy come from, you know, intention, very important. Anything, you know, create a good result with a good intention. My intention, pure intention, is to help traders to become independent so that they can learn and earn at the same time. This is my slogan, learning and earning at the same time. Because when I started, you know, as a trader, I suffered a lot. There is a way, that this society is built up in a way that's very controversial things, but no one look after anyone. Okay, if you go to the university, you need to spend 22 years of your age just for learning. Who will support you? You need to work in supermarket, cleaning industry. There's a lot of things. So we built this academy with a intention that with little investment they will earn, and also they will learn how to become a trader. Okay, so that's the goal. So let's see what happened. Okay, that's the intention, and that's happening. Okay, every day we are adding tools, we are adding values, we are adding strategies, we are improving every single day, and it will be one of the best trading academy in the world. It's happening now. Okay, it's happening now. Once you are a lifetime member, you will be there forever. Okay, so let's look at thank you very much, boss. Thank you very much, boss. What trading platform do you use? Okay, Gil, you can use Blueberry Markets. You can find a link in the description area. You can use that Blueberry Market. They're regulated, trusted, and you can use them. Use the link that I have given for bonuses and promotions. NZD/USD, or look at NASDAQ. Okay, everything. Okay, yeah, thank you very much. So let's look at other pairs such as NZD/USD. Okay, now NZD/USD also has created a bearish price action. Okay, this is also a bearish price action, creating a lower high. You see that this is a lower high has created on NZD/USD, and what I think that this price now is going up, but after breaking this high, I strongly believe that this price will continue to drop. If you look at the daily, this is where the daily opening was on NZD/USD, opened with this gap opening, and I strongly believe that NZD/USD will continue to drop. Okay, so we see primary drop on the lower time frame. The price action it has created is a bearish price action. Why it is a bearish price action, guys? Look at, there is a strong drop followed by this correction, and we have seen a hanging man in this price action creating lower high. That's a possibility to drop. Okay, that's a possibility to drop. Let's see what happened. GBP/AUD. Okay, now looking at weekly GBP/AUD on the weekly perspective, this is strongly bearish market. Let's look at GBP/AUD plus GBP/CAD. Look at GBP/CAD is extremely bearish. Okay, the previous week we have seen a liquidity grab here. You see that there is a liquidity grab on GBP/CAD on the weekly perspective, and then we have seen a very strong bearish price action on this one. Back to back 2 dodges, grab the liquidity and then drop below. Okay, followed by this week what we have seen primarily as soon as market open, a big drop, a correction. So this is a possibility for further drop now. Why? Because we have seen already there is a bearish engulfer has created, which can possibly give us a couple of bearish candle in this direction. Okay, and looking at the daily, what we have seen that the price, this is the daily price action. There's a big rejection, but it's still it is a bearish price action. Okay, and looking at the 4-hour, we see the price already tested this 20 period moving average on the 4-hour, and what I would say that the price will might create a slow pattern and then will continue to drop. That's what I think on Gbpusd. As you see, there is a weekly candle that has crossed. If you look at the weekly, so that's a big possibility for drop now on Gbpusd. I think that Gbpusd will respect this 20 period moving average, okay, because it's a big drop correction. I think it will have another drop. So there is one probability for who to have another spike, but I think that it might respect this zone here and then will continue to drop, okay, Gbpusd. So let's see what happened. Okay, so yeah, dollar yen, US oil we already discussed. So Aussie dollar, so it's going up for a short-term retracement, and I think it's going in a zone where there is another selling possibility might come on Aussie dollar. So Aussie CHF, we are doing the same thing. Aussie CAD, so you see that all these pairs, Aussie CAD, Aussie CHF, they are actually going in a place for selling. You see why? Because first of all, AUD CHF, look at this move, big move happen, and if we take our Fibonacci, we see there is a 50% zone, there is a previous support turning resistance. Okay, I think that Aussie CAD after closing of this candle probably will test this 20 period moving average and testing this support as a resistance, and then could continue to drop. Okay, that's what I think that. So let's look at some traders when according to analysis, but sure, yeah, how to trade using order flow, yeah, that's true. Neha asks how to join from Pakistan and face. Neha, you can use the live chat on the website to ask the question to our VIP students. I see that there is probably an issue in connection. I don't know why this happened, why this is happening on the internet. Guys, can you hear me? It says they're unable to connect the chat. That is horrible. Okay, probably I have to restart the PC, guys. To restart the PC. So let me double check. See a candle close on indices, okay, on US30, on NAS100, and also on US oil and on gold. Okay, so let me look at gold now on the closing of this candle. What I think that gold has given us a possible, this is the daily candle, I think we could potentially see some sort of now this is in a retracement area on gold on the 4 hour. Yeah, that's probably this could be respected, and we could see some drop on gold. I think this is the daily. This is what I'm expecting for the gold to now. If you look at 4-hour candle closed here, as you can see, this high is being respected in this one. I think that we could see some drop on gold as well in this zone now. Okay, now on euro dollar we see some upward movement. That's normal. Okay, what I think that we even could see the price is testing this trend line. Okay, and then from here we can expect euro dollar to drop. As you can see, this is the daily candle, which is kind of doji is being formed, and yeah, I think that you can see, if you look at the hourly chart, there is a doji has been formed on the hourly. Okay, it's coming down again. Let it come down. Right. So on gold, okay, so I think from here we could see some drop now on gold. So in the meantime, guys and girls, not ended, life is not ended. It was just a little bit of disruption due to internet problem, and now it came back again. Okay, now let's look at USD CAD. I saw some request for USD CAD. Okay, USD CAD given us a bullish candle. Okay, so like USDZAR, USD CAD created a very strong bullish price action. You see that this is a bullish price action, guys. You can see on the lower time frame there was a big bullish move followed by this correction. Now it has given a bullish engulfer that is in this uptrend, long wick at the top, a body, healthy body. It's a bullish candle, and I strongly believe that USD CAD will continue to go up from here. So finally dollar looks like that will continue to be stronger. Like euro dollar is where we have entered the trade. Now in still we are in the zone for where we have entered the trade on euro dollar. I think euro dollar we have, let me look at this zone had moved. So we have so we entered the trade at 60. Why it is 5? So 60, yeah. Yeah, so let me look at the chat, guys. Hopefully that you can hear me and see me on the chat. Let me know if everything is okay now. I had to restart the PC, and that is why a little bit of disruption happened. So things perfect. So keep it up, no problems. What's going on Gbpusd? It will go down now. So yeah, I think you guys and girls can see me now clearly. I see my chat highlighting. Yes, good, loud and clear. Very good. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. Let's look at Bitcoin. What's happening with this one here? Looking at the monthly, Bitcoin and all the cryptos were down for it's a long-term bearish. You can see that. So there was a weekly close today. Now look at this Bitcoin candlestick pattern on the weekly. Very good, thank you very much. So let's look at BTC now. Look, BTC guys, I'm strongly bearish on BTC. As you can see, BTC on the lower time frame perspective, this is the weekly. On the higher time frame perspective, it is a long-term bearish market. You see, first of all, this is the weekly chart. Very strong drop. You can see that this is a very strong drop happen, followed by this correction, drop, correction, drop. Now last candle that you have seen, okay, if you look at closely this weekly price action, you can see that there was a very strong textbook bearish engulfer is formed. It is a very strong bearish engulfer. You can see that, followed by this doji here, okay, followed by, now look, keep in mind that I tell most of the time, in a downtrending market, in an important level, bearish candle, bearish engulfer followed by a doji, it's a continuation pattern. Now BTC USD printed that bearish engulfer doji narrow candle. To me, it's a continuation pattern. Now before it continue, it looks like that it's going up again to test this zone. Let's say this one here, you can see this previous support now acting as a resistance here. Okay, this is the previous support here acting as a resistance. I think that this level will be tested and could continue to drop. Now 4-hour perspective, this is let's look at daily perspective first. So daily, we have seen, you see this, there is a strong rejection, and every day there is a narrow candle is being formed on BTC USD. Now today, after the weekly close, we have seen a spike to the upside. It is a retracement. Okay, don't think that it's a change of trend and we can buy BTC USD. No, this is long-term bearish, and what I think that slowly this price will continue to drop, as this is a long-term bearish market. Now on the 4-hour perspective, we have seen an inverted doji and then spike up. So that is giving us really a selling opportunity on BTC USD, creating a lower high in this channel. So it could go up, probably test this level, and then could continue to drop, but it is a long-term bearish market, guys and girls, okay, on BTC USD, and I think that this market will continue to drop. So let's look at euro dollar that we were, but I see that euro dollar is creating, okay, so on the hourly we have seen now it's creating a bearish candle. That is what we expect, which is coming in profit, some profit, and be patient with the trade. You can see that in our live streaming, most of the trade turned into a profitable trade. Last time we opened an NZUSD trade, was profitable. Previously gold trade was profitable. Now euro trade, euro dollar, it's a small trade, couple of pips profit target, and I'm looking forward to get this profit on the table today. So before we look at further, let me look at the chat, guys. Yeah, we looked at it. Give me a quick moment. Very good, thank you very much. Yeah, BTC, we have looked at it. Okay, so now let's look at some other pairs. Okay, Aussie CHF. Okay, we see that it's rejecting from this zone. Aussie CHF, like Aussie CAD, did the same thing. We see almost touched this 20 period moving average and also tested this doji. What I think that AUD CAD from this zone will be a nice place for selling. You see that this level is crucially important in this downtrend. Why? Because you see there is a long doji here, big doji, support acting as resistance. This is a neckline of this reversal pattern. Okay, so you see that the price was going in an uptrend, created this neckline, and then has broken down, and also the same level there is a liquidity gap. Now Aussie CAD is testing this support with this, you see this with this neckline, this previous support turning resistance here on Aussie CAD. Okay, and but I think that the price, you know, that will have a rejection from this zone. Okay, I strongly believe that Aussie CAD will drop from here with this below this 20 period moving average. Probably will respect this zone because first of all there is a big drop. Okay, big drop on Aussie CAD, followed by this correction to this previous support acting as resistance, and we can expect another drop. Simple prediction along the direction of the trend. And at the same time, if you look at weekly price action, Aussie CAD, it has printed a bearish candle, and I think that if we can catch a Aussie CAD trade in this direction, it will be at least to this level. That could be a big trade. Okay, that could be a big trade. Now daily, there is a daily 20 period moving average. It is not unusual to see the price has traveled to that 20 period moving average and then rejected, because there could be manipulation to the upside, a bit extended. That's good. So if we draw a level on the daily 20 period moving average on Aussie CAD, what we can expect that the price, let's say up to here, if it travels, and we could potentially see a very good trade on Aussie CAD if it travels to this zone. I think that there is a probability, not impossible. And if that's the case, let's say for example from this zone, below this zone, if we even short keeping a stop loss above this weekly high, even 1-to-1 trade will be a 90% probability trade. Now where the price is now, even from there 1-to-1 will be, if we can keep the stop loss above the weekly high, that will be a good trade, because you know, this exotic pair sometimes goes up, you know, goes up to test the zone and then come back again. Okay, so okay, what you can say about RSI divergence? Is it reliable? Okay, so RSI divergence, yeah, it's good. Sometimes I look at RSI divergence. So RSI divergence is basically a confirmation that I use in my trading, not entirely relying on RSI divergence. So RSI divergence, let's say when I have confusion, or you know why it is important, like why this confluence can give you a high probability, is because simple reason. Trading is all about how many people think in the same way. Let's say some people trade RSI divergence, some people trade moving average, some people trade support resistance, some people trade probably this and that. So when you use all those confluence in your trading, then what happens? You are on the majority of the person's game, and there is a high probability. So when you see an RSI divergence, that will give you an extra edge. So when you see an RSI divergence in an existing trade, that's a high probability trade setup. You see that? So that's only the thing, that RSI divergence will give you a high probability, you know, possibility for trading. But I do not rely only on RSI divergence, because so it's an added confirmation that I use. So Ziad asks, hi, thanks for your coaching. GBP JPY please. So let's look at GBP JPY. Okay, all those pairs we have seen a very strong rejection from the bottom today. On the daily, same thing. On the 4 hour, what I think that these pairs will make another move to the downside. Okay, like GBP, JPY, GBP, USD, Euro, Dollar, they have created, in my opinion, a very strong bearish price action, and I think that this instrument will continue to drop. Okay, as dollar getting stronger in most of the, like, safe havens, like Swiss franc, dollar, yen is weaker, but they are normally getting stronger because of the inflations and all the uncertainty in the world. So when there is an unrest or uncertainty, dollar naturally gets stronger, and that's it. We will be trading with dollar. We are trader. We can switch our side in a minute. Okay, that's completely fine, and that's the key points as a trader that you need to grasp. The way we are conditioned in society is to always maintain a very, so this maintenance of, like, ethics is important in your life, but in trading it works a little bit in a different way. You have to think like in terms of game instead of staying correct or staying right or wrong. You have to think of game. It's a game, so the more you will be in majority of side, the better for you. Okay, that's how you can make profit from the market in trading. So guys, today's session became a little bit of longer. How do you calculate pips for gold and indices when managing risk? Okay, very good, Caleb. We have a risk manager or position size calculator available for all the students. Whatever plan you are using in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, it's free, available to download in your student dashboard. That is enough for calculating pips or anything in gold indices. You can download that, and I use that. I think that everyone should have a calculator. Before that, it was hard for me. I had to search many websites to find out. There is a website, myfxbook.com, but it doesn't have indices and this kind, only the Forex and sometimes golds. But for Forex, normally I use like indices. For gold, I use that position size calculator, or for calculating the lot size, managing the risk. Yeah, that's what I can say. So with that in mind, guys and girls, so I'll be wrapping up this session. Now let's review this euro dollar trade. Now I have to wrap up this session, but what we see that euro dollar is exactly where we have entered this trade. Okay, now this trade, you see that, which is around 2 pip profit, we are entered at around 0.9662, but probably your one could be a little bit different because price always moving. Now the update that I will tell you now is the price is where you are in a little bit of profit. Now as I'm finishing this live session, our VIP in our VIP channel, I'll update about this trade later today, what we should do. But if you are not in our VIP channel, then how you will manage this trade? There is two options for you now. One is to close now if you think that you can't manage by yourself, because the trade is in a little bit of profit that can cover your commission, so you can close it. It's up to you. Or you can run the trade if you managed the risk. As I told you, this is a high probability trade, okay, not high risk to reward. But if you do not manage your risk, it could be a little bit risky for your account. So I'll tell you, either close it now because there is no loss, a little bit of gain, or no loss, no gain, or you can run the trade until it hit the profit target if you have managed the trade. This is the thing that I can tell you for this trade. And with that said, guys and girls, I'm gonna wrap up this session. If you want to learn my strategies and also join our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, I'll see you you can find a link in the description area. There's a live chat option available. You can visit the website to join our community. With that said, thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow same time in this live session. Have a good day. Manage your risk all the time.